good morning. It is a little cold and a little blustery here in Cape May. This morning was one of our options for running up the outside to make it to Staten Island, and the wave reports and the weather, it just didn't come together. So we're going to spend another day here in Cape May. Just sit still. The wave forecast for tomorrow is much better. The wind is coming from the east right now, so we'd be taking the majority of the waves right on our starboard beam, and that's just not a comfortable ride. And 3 to 5s, which we've been in before, but it's just not worth it. We can wait a day, and the wind is supposed to come a little bit more south, which will be pushing us from behind, and it's supposed to decrease. So we have a window tomorrow morning, Monday morning, to get out early and run when the winds are low, because tomorrow afternoon the winds are supposed to build back up. So we're going to sit still in Cape May today, enjoy everything they have to offer, and try and get to bed early and make a run up to Staten Island tomorrow.
We spent the morning catching up on some work and cleaning the boat. My sister Kelly lives in New Jersey and drove down to Cape May to spend the day with us. Just after noon, the skies cleared up, but the temperatures are still chilly and the wind is still blowing pretty good.
Because the shore was, after Sandy, like half of it was gone.
Really?
The whole area was just, picture all the water just into those harbors.
Gosh, I can't even imagine, especially after being in some of these harbors.
Yeah.
We are enjoying Kelly's local knowledge while driving and walking around Cape May. She was also kind enough to bring us some mail we had sent to her house and drive us around to do a little provisioning. It was great to spend time with my sister on her home turf. Thank you, Kelly.
We are turning in early this evening. Andromeda is fueled up and ready to roll, and we have our course charted for tomorrow. The wind and wave reports are showing calm conditions tomorrow, but early in the day only. The wind and waves will build as the day progresses. So we will get up early tomorrow and cast the lines just after sunrise. Good morning. The engines are running. It's just about 6 o'clock, and we wanted to get a early run out of Cape May here and start making our way up the coast of Jersey, because the winds are supposed to pick up this afternoon. So we thought earlier start the better. We're trying to make our way to Staten Island, and we're just getting lines ready, and here we go, back out into the ocean.
Yep, here we go. Lots of boats left this morning, so need to watch for whales, they say. Yeah. Only if they were far away. I don't joke. We don't want to see them too close to the boat. That would flip us out. Nope. Gorgeous. It's deceiving. It's only like 46 degrees. That doesn't feel horrible.
About an hour out of Cape May. Things are going pretty good. There's definitely a swell out here today, but the wave heights are low, and we're taking the swell mostly on the forward beam. We've got Avalon, New Jersey off to our port, off to our starboard, 3,700 miles away, the Strait of Gibraltar, and we're approaching something on the GPS called the lump. There's a red can out here. Looks like it may mark the start of the channel into the Avalon area of New Jersey, and I'm just saying that for what I'm seeing on the chart. I don't know technically the town name, but it looks like maybe in about 50 foot of ocean, there's a formation on the bottom that comes up to about 20 feet, but if we both in the New Jersey area, maybe comment on what that is. But we're passing this can here, and I just sort of looked on Google Earth, and Avalon, New Jersey to the port, straight to Gibraltar, 3,700 miles starboard, and we are pointed north. Sun is out, sort of a beautiful day out here, best we can kind of ask for, so trucking along. Going.
Good. I think you only got his sea legs finally. He's not anywhere near as fared up as he usually is on some of the ocean wave passages. But it's a slow roll, so I think it's
not slamming and hanging in there. Atlantic City.
We are about 4 hours out of Cape May. We're about 2 hours from Staten Island. Still heading north just off the coast. Kind of uneventful. We're hitting a lot of swell coming out of the east. Now we're hitting a little swell coming out of the west, like off the rear. A little weird. But been pretty lucky with the waves so far. In about 2 hours to go. It sounds like we got a slip up at Staten Island, so we're pretty happy and not going too bad.
Puppy report. He's doing okay. Oh, you gonna say hi? Oh.
about a half hour or 10 nautical miles from turning west into the lower bay. So we're coming up on the northern part of Jersey, getting up near Sandy Hook, and in about 28 minutes, 30 minutes, we'll turn to the west and sort of enter the lower bay, and that will be it for our Atlantic Ocean experience on this loop. And it's kind of weird, but I'm glad to get through it. I'm glad today was sort of a smooth day so far, but how long will it be before we're back on Andromeda or back on a boat by ourselves in the Atlantic Ocean? So kind of a weird feeling, but so far today the waters have been nice, other than a little bit of a swell that keeps changing directions. But really taking this last 10 miles to think about all the stuff we did in the ocean and what a feat it was just to get here, and kind of sad to leave it behind. We have just turned out of the Atlantic Ocean and are now in the lower bay. New York is off to starboard, Sandy Hook is off to port, and we are pointed kind of at Staten Island right now, and sort of looking, watching the charts and watching our course and trying to see if we can make out where we need to go. But got a little bit of a chop here in the harbor compared to out on the ocean. It's mostly just a roll, but we are now entering the lower bay.
We're sitting in Staten Island, New York. We're in the Great Kills area. We put about 120 nautical miles behind us today. Ran all the way north up the coast of Jersey, and thank goodness finally the forecasts and everything were not only right, but they were a little better than forecasted. So we had some pretty big rollers.
Yeah, they were huge. They were wide, so it was like just a slow roll, but they were big.
They were.
You could feel them.
They were impressive, but I think that the wave height was as predicted, and the period between the wave was greater than predicted.
Yeah,
so
which was good.
Yeah, it was tolerable. Ollie was.
He did very good.
He did very good. He wasn't as happy as he normally is, but he made it through. So it was about 7 hours on the water, and we just kind of trudged forward and made it. Pulled into the Staten Island Great Kills Harbor, which is sort of a little protected harbor right before you get into New York. So we're going to head into town, check out the little town here, and tomorrow we are going to make our run through downtown New York and past the Statue of Liberty, and we're both kind of excited about that.
Yeah, but first we're going to a really nice Italian restaurant, which I'm kind of excited about because I think we're still in Jersey, right? Or,
I don't know.
we're not sure where we are. We're in Jersey or New York right now, but either way, there's a lot of Italians here, and we're going to go to an Italian restaurant. White tablecloth, the whole thing.
So we're going out for a nice Italian dinner and see what this little neighborhood has to offer, and back on the water in the morning.
Yep.